lids today, I'm going to be using this MAC eyeshadow relaxing. Pack this onto my lids. And I'm just packing it on right now. Not going to worry about any blending. Just pat it directly to the lids. So I'm going to take this color, which is like a brownish gray color, and I'm just going to mix this in with this top, almost like a chocolate shimmery brown color. I'm just going to mix those two together and then just put those in my crease. And right now, I'm not going to worry about any blending. I'm just wanting to apply the color to my crease. I'm going to do like a circular windshield going up towards the brow bone. So I'm going to go again with the same two colors. I'm going to be using the same two colors again, but this time I'm going to be focusing more on the outer crease of my eye, just kind of darkening up that crease area on the outer edges, just to give it a little bit more depth. And you're just going to be doing the outside, just on the outside. This works well as a good neutral highlighter, this color right here. So you're going to apply that highlighter onto under both lids, and like I said, I just pat it on. Pat it on and then blend. I blend with my fingers, and then you get a nice, and I'm just going to do a thin line right over the tops of my eyelids. And I usually start in the middle. Don't ask me why, but that's where I start. And then I just do small strokes all the way over to the inner corner of my eye. And then I'll continue back to the middle, and then I would start going on the outer corners. There are several different ways that you can line your eyes. People have several methods. This is just how I do it, and this is what works for me. Got both of my tops of my eyes lined, so now I'm going to go down into the waterline. And you just want to take your pencil and just kind of pull your eye down a little, and then just apply the liner all the way across. And if you want a more smudgy or smoky look on the bottom, you can kind of pull it down to the lash line and then just smudge it out a bit. The last thing I'm going to do for the eyes, and I've got my I'm going to apply my mascara, but today I'm going to use this Rimmel natural bronzer. This, to me, I like this one because it does not have that orange undertone in it. It is what it says it is. It's more like a natural. Just gives you that nice little glow to your face. Mine broke. I don't know how I did that. And then after I apply the bronzer, sometimes I like to apply a little bit of color to my cheeks, just the apples of my cheeks. And I know this looks really, really pink, but if you apply it with the brush real lightly and blend it out, it gives you just that nice flushed pink color. And this is from the MAC Hello Kitty collection, and this is color Tippy. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this bronzer to my cheeks. And again, you know, I'm just going to use this cheap brush that I got. And I'm just going to lightly dip this brush into the bronzer and then kind of shake off or tap off the excess. And then I'm just going to, in a circular motion, because you want to get this really blended well into your skin, just right here across your cheekbone. You can feel where your cheekbone is. And if you want a more defined look to your face or contour your face, you can suck in your face, and right there in the hollows of your cheekbone you could put a darker color, but you would need to really blend that out good to do a more contour look. So really you want to put the bronzer in the places where the sun would naturally hit you, on the temples of your cheeks, excuse me, the temples of your forehead, right across here, across the brow bone, across your nose. And then just get that bronzer blended. You can do a little, sometimes I do a little over here on my chin. You can even pull it down into your neck area. You know, add a little color down there, and then just blend it up. And like I said, you want to get that blended really well. And then sometimes after I apply that, I'll just go in with my large fluffy brush and just blend it some more. And I'm going to apply my blush. I got this from Target. It's again a Sonia Kashuk brush. There are many different brands who sell this kind of brush. A lot of people like to use this for foundation. I like it for that purpose as well. But I also like to use it for my blush. It gives me a nice control over my blush, and I just dab this on the apples of my cheeks. And then I go in and I just continue, and I just blend. And if you need more, then you apply more. Okay, so you got your whole lip lined. Now you can also use the liner to kind of fill in the lip and then go over with the lipstick. Or you can just leave it like this and then go on with your lipstick, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take my lipstick and start from the middle and then work my way up. And then just kind of rub that together. You can take a little bit of lip gloss, just put it in the middle of your lips, just to give that extra little gloss. And that's it. You're all done. This is a very, like I said, simple look. Anybody can do this look. It's great look to wear out during the day. If this is too much lip for you, you can tone this down, like I said, and just wear a lip gloss, a sheer gloss. Or if the eyes are too much, you can tone it down and not put the eyeliner underneath or the mascara. It's up to you. But this is a really versatile look, very simple, very easy. Like I said, anybody can do this. It looks great. Yeah, so that's it for this look. I hope you enjoyed it, and come back again. Thanks. Bye.